It's your girl V-HENNY, man. You already know the vibes. Welcome to the Artistry Show, where we talk shit about music, entertainment, and the everyday struggles.
Ooh, I like this.
And you know how we do, man. We always have a dope guest in the building. We have Brooklyn's own. He's a recording artist, entrepreneur. The man is just doing amazing things. Make some noise for my guy, P.A.
I love the intro. I like that. I love it. It's gonna be a great show because I got a good intro. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you all I got today.
Yo, don't talk dirty to me. Do not talk dirty to me. I don't know how to act.
Let's do the right
I appreciate you being here. Before we get into anything, man, I just want to say I want to take a quick toast.
Okay.
We got some Bamboo in the building. Man.
Okay.
Shout out Bamboo for having us here. I want to say congratulations on overcoming many obstacles.
Yes.
We understand that as an entrepreneur, as a recording artist in itself, is not easy.
Yes.
So you've been busting your butt for years.
Yes.
Congratulations on all
so
of
much.
this.
Thank
Yes,
you.
definitely.
Congratulations to you too.
Ooh.
There we go.
Let's go.
Now I'm ready. I love the taste. Honestly, this is one, right?
Yeah, the OG.
I love, like when it got that honey. I love it. I love it every trip.
Everybody loves, like,
Every
this
trip.
is a little bit more stronger. But
I
this
just
one,
need to stay a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Right
you know how they
Okay.
say, the more you drink, the more you talk. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, you shut me up. She set me up. She set me up.
Yo.
I'm not responsible.
I'm just saying, you know what's crazy, Phresher? That the last time I had you, like, as a sit-down interview, it was about 2015.
2015.
Yes, so
9 years ago. Okay. 9 years.
Hold on.
9 years. Wait, I don't know the way. Should I be proud or like?
You should be
I be
proud,
happy?
right? Because check this out. This is how proud I am, right? Because I was fresh. Fresh. You're right now. I was fresh in the scene. You know what I'm saying? And I got you right before you dropped Wait a Minute.
Wow.
And right when you interview, I think like maybe a few months later, you had Wait.
So you seen it. We seen it before it happened. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I'm here now.
Yes.
That's why I'm here now.
I'm proud of it because I went to I went to a lot of your events.
Yes,
I saw the progress.
Mm-hmm.
And I've also saw, I don't know, but I'm going by what I saw. I saw the progress, the struggles.
Yes.
I know about certain events that were canceled. So, and I'm like, yo, the fact that we're here and you're still going strong, I think it's a beautiful progress.
Yes. Thank you so much.
No, definitely. So going from Wait a Minute, having songs with Eminem, loving hip hop.
Yes.
How would you describe the essence of your journey in hip hop?
My journey, man. Blood, sweat, and tears, man. Blood, sweat, and tears, man. I gave everything for this, for this roller coaster ride. You know what I'm saying? Just like life in itself. You know what I'm saying? My journey, my career has been a roller coaster. I've had ups, I've had downs. But every down has prepared me for that boost up. So I learned to enjoy the roller coaster ride. You know what I'm saying? And right now, I just feel like the rest of my life is going to be the best of my life. Okay. Because I learned so much about myself, about making lots of money, about losing lots of money. You know, I didn't understand more money, more problems. I was like, how? Until you start making more money, like, ooh.
Right.
So I learned that for every good, there's a bad. You know what I'm saying? And those are the things I learned. And I'm just excited about life, honestly, now. Okay. I'm very excited about life now, No,
that's dope because there was an interview with, I'm not sure how long ago was this, but you mentioned that at one point you realized that you fell victim to taking the foot off the gas and you abandoned your formula.
Yes.
So how did that really help shape you?
Yeah. You get a hit record, right? It changes now. Everybody's calling your phone. You're excited. You outside. You running around, and then you stop forgetting what got you that record. You know what I'm saying? Was being in the studio, making lots of records, connecting more. So now, as you start making more money, you start cutting people off, or like I said, like stop being outside, being in tune. Except I just kind of I got caught in the moment. You know what I'm saying? And Jay said these bright lights will turn you to a monster, and that's what it did. It just made me forget. I abandoned the formula, which was go hard or go home.
Right.
And I stopped going as hard as I usually would go until I ended up home. The phone call slowed down. The features slowed down. The money slowed down. You're like, oh.
So wait, how long within this process did you realize the slowdown?
I want to say 3 years. 3 years.
Okay.
Right before the Eminem feature. So you're watching, okay, wait a minute. I dropped Wait a Minute in 2017. About 2020, you're just watching everything. The money slowing down. The bank account is getting low. You're like, oh, it's lower and lower. The phone call. And I'm like, wow. And then you got to watch it, because if you don't really look yourself in the mirror and say, hey, I have to fix and change something. Right. Me, the whole 3 years, I'm being in denial. I'm watching the money go down. I'm watching the phone. But I'm like,
But was your team telling you as well, like, yo, bro, like, I see a change or I see a shift or what, like wording?
I want to say my pops, man. That's why my pops, like, he like, yo, hey, I'm telling you, you got a bunch of yes men around you, etc. You know what I'm saying? And no knock on my team at the time, because they don't know no better neither. We all learning on the fly. I didn't have nobody around me that had some, besides my manager, Jay and Dino. Shout out to Jay and Dino. He's not my manager no more, but I got a lot of respect for that guy, because he helped change my life. You know what I'm saying? He got me through some tough moments. But at the time, my team, we all learning together. Right. I'm the smartest person on my team. So you get where I'm going? So I just had to recalibrate. And my dad, man, I shout out to my pops, man. My pops always keep it real. And he was the one like, yo, look, hey, you're not looking in the mirror, son. You're not looking in the mirror. I'm like, Dad, I am, but I'm good. And then I'm like, oh, I don't really like how that man looked. And it was a lot, man. It was 3 years of really like denial. In denial like a motherfucker. In denial. And
it's crazy because, once you start learning the acceptance, right? I feel like that's such a mental shift at this point.
Amen.
So when in doubt, what is it that you did to shift that negative into a positive?
Oh man, I started really talking to myself a lot more. Really just asking myself, how bad do I want it? And I started and why you want it. You know what I'm saying? Because now see, once I realized my reasons, right? And it's my kids all day. You know what I'm saying? My family, but my kids, I'm like, Keyshawn, you know that if you go back to the hood, they go with you, right?
Right.
That was all I needed to know to shape and say, you have to be better. And then for 3 years, and maybe 4, I played the blame game. Pointing fingers. I was looking for an excuse for everything. Crazy. And so I started finding reasons to be better. And my kids was the only 2 reasons I ever needed to be better and great was Keyshawn and Joy. You know what I'm saying? So I got it together from there. Like, yo, man, if you go back to the hood, they go right back with you.
That's crazy. Like, you get discouraged, bro. Like, you do. And it's like, did you at one point feel like, yo, you know what? I'm done. I'm giving up.
Never.
Never?
Ever.
Okay.
Ever.
Good.
Ever.
Okay.
Because again, like I said, I worked too hard to get there.
No, I know that. So you know how sometimes you got that, that story is like, yo, the gold is just 3 feet away from, like, the person was 3 feet away from the goal.
And he turned around. I wake up every day thinking today is the day.
Okay.
Every day, I'm a positive affirmation kind of guy. Like every day, I'm just reminding myself to put that cape on for one more day. I just got to be great today. I'm not worrying about tomorrow. So I'll never be that guy that walk away from that goal. Like I'm chipping away every day. I'm not going to be that guy. Okay. Because I see that graphic. You seen the graphic? Yeah. It looks horrifying. That diamond is right behind that last chip. And I feel like that every day. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So the urge to quit, it's a little, but it was never stronger than my urge to keep going. Never, ever, ever. Because I got 2 reasons.
Right. Before your kids, because I know you come from a background of sports.
Sports, yeah.
So like before your kids, were you as motivated, disciplined?
Not disciplined, motivated.
Motivated?
Yeah, I was motivated. See, that's the difference between motivation and discipline. Right. Motivation lasts for 2-3 days, and when you want that, but discipline is doing what you have to do no matter what. Okay. So once I replaced motivation and motivated with discipline, I became a monster. So
how long within your life did you start realizing like, yo, I need to replace the motivation with discipline? At what point in your
2021.
Okay. Oh, that's not so long.
That's not so long. 2020 is around that time, that 4 years where it's just like around the COVID was because at the same COVID made me realize that listen, no matter how this music, like your life can be flipped upside down in a matter of moments, and you only got one hustle, my brother.
Right.
So it made me like, that's when I started meditating. I just attacked my mind in the ultimate way. I'm talking about I did when I say you ever get a car, you do a tune-up, when they get changed up, I'm talking about every wire in my body. I just was fine-tuning myself, looking at myself in the mirror like, okay, I don't like this. Take this out. Okay, cool. You procrastinate. Let's get this out of here. Do this. You're lying right here. Get this out. I start rewiring.
So what was that pivotal moment then that made you know what? Like, was there something in specific that happened that you was just like, it was
really COVID, honestly. It was all right, let me say, icing on the cake was COVID. But I was already not happy with myself. I was like, damn, you smiling at me, but you're not really happy.
Okay. No, because I even remember you dropped, I think, was it your album or single? And I remember that you had a big event.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
And then the next day you couldn't
drop, man. Crazy, man. I saw all the smoke, man. Look, let me tell you something. That was my record coming up. Wait a minute. All the smoke was the one, but label was a lot, man. And what they say, failure is a price you pay for not knowing what you want. And I paid for not knowing. You know what I'm saying? So again, like even shout out to Empire, shout out to Gazi, shout out to Nima. I didn't know better. I can't blame nobody for not knowing better. I didn't know no better. You know what I'm saying? I was taking money. I wasn't paying it back. I did not know better. I did not understand the music business as well as I know it now. Okay. That's my fault. Gotcha. No one else's. But those lessons that I learned, those albums not being released and those songs not being go up taught me a lot about myself and about how to handle business. So I take it all. Those weren't failures.
No. So what would you say is a failure that you learned from? If those weren't failures.
I don't consider none of it a failure.
It's all lessons. Yeah. Lessons, so because with all the knowledge you have now, right? Mm-hmm. Because again, but you know what? It had to happen. It really, honestly, it had to happen. You already know that. Like I feel, I'm a strong believer in universe. I'm a strong believer that, like you said, all of that is not, they're not failures. It's all lessons. Mm-hmm. So if with everything that you know, if you can go back and change something differently going back with the knowledge you know now, what would you do differently? What would it be?
I wouldn't change anything.
You wouldn't change anything?
I'm going to tell you why. Because, again, I keep trying to tell you, the man I was 7 years ago, I don't even want to go back and revisit him. I will destroy him. I'm talking about destroy him, hit record and all. I will destroy that man. I don't want to go back and revisit him because I am who I am today because of that. So, like I said, the rest of my life is going to be the best of my life. Why would I regret that?
It's true. And I see you now, what I applaud. The fact that you're taking the accountability, I see that you're helping a lot of other artists.
I don't want them to be me. I don't want them to be me. And I
was going to ask you that because I'm like, I see the events, you're doing the Pastor Ox. You're helping artists, Diani.
Yes, sir. Diani.
Are you managing her? Yeah, right?
I'm managing her.
Okay. Are you starting a label? Or is that like, what is your...
We getting there.
So I see the fact that you're helping these artists.
Don't forget 4-1.
What happened?
4-1.
Yeah.
I'm the A&R for 4-1, like right around KVH.
Yeah.
4-1. Those are Cal Rich and Carter Tata. Yeah, that's me over there.
So how long you been playing these roles?
Exact role?
Yeah.
For about 2 years now.
Okay.
Like fully, I was like, I was fighting it a little bit. Like, I'm not ready because I know that I am a good artist. Right. I know I make good music. And you said like, but then I'm like, you know what, man, let me pivot because you know what I do? I inspire. I make people better. Nobody can deny it. Nobody can sit there and say they came in my life and left not good. Right, I make them better because I challenge you. So I said, you know what? Let me take all this knowledge and all this failure, but not failure lessons, and let me put it into these younger artists. And once I make, I watch my idol is Clarence Avant. You guys, if you don't know him, You need to get to know him. Clarence Avant is called The Black Godfather, the documentary on Netflix. Mm-hmm. I got The Black Godson in my bio, right? He was a dot connector. He just connect dots. And I said, that's what I do. That's what I call myself, the playmaker. He asked me, what do you do? Like, bro, I make plays. I put people together. People that don't want to think they want to do, let's make it make sense.
Right.
And I just felt like it was great value in that. And I'm doing it. And
you know what? That's, for me, what that speaks, it speaks volume, because at this point, you're telling me that you realize this is deeper than you.
Oh, you're bigger than me. It's way bigger than me.
No, I know that. But you know what? You know how many artists I know, they're in their mid-40s now, or late 30s or whatever, and they don't want to pivot in that route because they're moving selfish.
More room for me. More room for me. You can't knock someone for not seeing. Well, you know, everybody's process, and that's what I know. I said, listen, if everybody got it, then I wouldn't be as valuable. You get it? Right. So you know what? I got it. You know what I'm saying? I don't blame these people. You know, everybody's just it's different, man. But everybody asks, like, damn, like, you do it, so what? Do you you drop a song? No, I don't have the urge to drop anything. I got an urge to keep making these kids great. So because you're mentoring, you're inspiring a lot of these young artists, right? What do you feel like it's a misconception they have off the bat when it comes to the industry? They think the money comes before the work. Right. They want the money. And I'm like, no, you gotta work first. You gotta work first. The money will follow. As long as you elevate your brand, the money, it doesn't come right away. It's the difference between an employee and an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that check, I know you know it's gonna be here for like that entrepreneur, that check might not be here for a couple of months. But I seen something that said people work for 40 years and can't sit around and build a company in 3 years. Like they 40 years on a company, a job they hate, but won't spend 3 on something they love. That hurts. Master your craft or slave for someone else's. It's true though. And I just refuse to do so. Man, listen, man, I'm watching Chase Morgan. I'm watching Wendy's. I'm watching McDonald's. These are human beings. Right. There's a human being. That's a brand that we don't even realize. These were human beings. I can't. I'm sorry, guys. I can't. I'm telling you, when I'm going to leave my mark here. There's no way around it. I'm going to leave my mark, right? And they're going to be like the Rutland, that's my last name, right? Rutland or Forever, whatever. And they're going to be talking and not realizing I was a human being. Right. This world is not going to forget about me. I'm giving them every reason to never forget me. I will be talked about 100 years from now, 1,000 years from now. I'm out here on a different path. When you find your purpose, your passion, everything, you are unstoppable. Right. I'm in a space where I know who I am. I know who I am. Right. Deadly. And it is deadly because I feel like I always say that, like, if you don't know who you are, how do you manage to succeed in other things? I feel like you need to know who you are. Know who you are first. That's it. You have to know who you are first. Yeah. And a lot of people are not trying to work on the healing, which again, that's your process. That's your, but they don't want to work on their healing. They don't want to work on the accountability. It's just, correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like there's just a lot of entitlement. Totally. You're totally right. Nah, there's nothing to correct. You're totally right. Everybody's entitled. I don't feel like this world owe me anything. But I'm going to go get everything. And that's dope. So now are you enjoying this role that you're playing? I'm just asking. I got to ask. I love it. What is it that you love about it? I love it. I'm having the best time of my life. I'm having I'm having more fun than when I was an artist. I'm trying to tell you because I just know what this hard work gets me. I know where I'm going. I know my path. You know why I gotta ask that? Because social media will always be social media, but people always be like, oh, people want to grab titles and just be like, they always have something to say. So I just want to make sure, like, is this something that I know you're passionate about? You can see the passion. Oh yeah. You can see the passion. So that's a given. I just want to make sure, is this something that you're just like, are you at a place that you're loving this more than
when you was the artist.
That's crazy.
That is dope. It just flips.
I'm the biggest. You gotta see me. I'm a cheerleader. I'm mopping the floor. Yo, I'm doing everything to win and
you
to
see
keep.
the growth though. You went from not baseball. You went from sports to artist to A&R.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Executive.
Yes.
And then.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, and I'm enjoying every bit of it, man. Every bit of it, man. I'm just. Knowledge is power, man. Knowledge, man. I gained a lot of knowledge over the years, and now I'm just inputting it. You know, what they say, not apply this. He said, to know better and not do better is insanity, right?
Right.
I just know so much better, and I just do better.
Okay.
I just keep doing better, and I just keep getting better. You understand?
Okay.
I can always better my best. You have to see me like I'm never satisfied. I'm happy and dissatisfied. I'm not comfortable.
Okay.
Happy and dissatisfied. Comfortable is a dangerous place.
When was the last time you realized, oh shit, I'm a little comfortable?
Yes.
Okay.
Every day I feel like I'm a little too comfortable. I could get better.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I just keep attacking. I keep myself sharp. Hey, you know somebody right now looking at this interview, this is about 10 of them going, I want everything he got. They going, you gonna work for this. You are going to work very hard for this. I'm a lion. I wake up and I chase every day. So you think you chasing me? And I'm chasing it. I'm every day, not a gazelle. I'm not waiting to be chased. You will never catch me. I'm telling you. And look, that's inspiring in itself. I want them to go. I want, you never catch him? Catch me, come on.
Do you thought about I know you do like motivational talks at schools and stuff like that.
All day.
So do you have like a memorable or an impactful conversation you have while giving an educational talk with to the students?
Oh yeah, of course, all the time. But shit, I have so many.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I touched so many lives. Like before I was doing music, I was a school teacher. I was a paraprofessional. So I do this. I'm the ultimate humanitarian. Like I tell you all the time, like I love kids. Because they're so innocent, and they try to put up the tough act, and then you don't realize what they're going through at home,
right?
And they're getting bullied. It's a lot going on, so I take that very serious. You feel me? So the encounters I have, man, like oh man, the handshakes, man, the kids. I had different handshakes. I'm like LeBron when it comes to these kids. I'm giving 40 different hands because I just want them to feel a part and know that we're family.
Right.
Whenever you see me, look at me as family. Don't look at me as Phresher like that. I am your family. You know what I'm saying? So I take pride in just that, the handshakes with the kids and all that. And then some kids I see now kids now that I've taught come to my like little events I do. I'll be so happy to see them. I call my mother like, look, remember man, mom? Because my mom's a school teacher. You know what I'm saying? Mom, remember? She's like, no, mom, you don't remember right here. Can't be like. I'd be so excited, so. Yeah, man, I love everything I do, man.
So what's your goal with the events you're doing with now the mentorship, you managing? What's your goal with all of this?
My goal is legendary status, man. I tell my goal is to be remembered in the world. Like, I don't want to just be known for just changing lives in music. I want to be changing the world, like, peace and
okay.
My goal, man, it's like, and I don't want to be too crazy. I don't want people to get upset. I am Gandhi. These people live in me. You get what I'm saying? I want Nelson Mandela. I am them. I want to change the world.
Okay.
It's bigger than music. It's so bigger than music, but I'm using music as a tool to be able to speak my piece. You know what I'm saying? It started with my voice and my vocals. Now it's just my actions and everything. So I'm telling you, I'm on a whole different planet.
So how many artists are you managing then?
Manager work with.
Partner with.
The biggest two is obviously Dior and 401.
Okay.
But within the 401, right or wrong, so I'm at the A&R for right or wrong KBH, right? Okay. So within you got Swerve Rose, you got 401, you got D Bills, which is still 401, you got Jay Gelato, and you got J Dot. This is about 10 artists in itself. So I'm working with them every day. Coach A, don't respond to that on the internet. Dior, hello, Dior, please, Dior, what am I wearing? What do I do? It's all day.
Yeah.
You know, and each of them is teaching me how to deal with the rest of it. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. But then beyond that, that's just working with on paper.
Right.
Then you got give me a call me. Give me a call.
Right.
Anybody. I work with everybody. You get what I'm saying? People calling me, yo, this, you know, I got Sway, RTM Sway, like it's a lot. It's a lot.
And the thing is that so how you find the balance to maintain all of this? You know, it's from this to even being the father, you know, you have 2 kids. So like, how are you balancing everything like this? Like, I
can say right now there's an imbalance, but I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I know that to get where I need to be, there's going to be a little imbalance. It's cool. It's fine. It's nothing but a temporary. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the balance, though, I have help. I have I have a management team, and I have assistants. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, so I have the
they're
help.
part of your team.
Oh, my team.
Okay.
So they make sure that I'm well.
Okay.
Like, I know you're making sure everybody else is well. Are you well?
Right.
Yeah, I'm well, guys. Oh, you know, I'm a little overwhelmed. I cry to them. I tell them everything. I let them know everything. Like, yeah, I cry. Men cry. You see me? I'm a different breed. I'm a man. Like, I'm not afraid to say, yeah, I cry. I go through it. Sometimes I'm like, yo, wow, it's heavy. Heavy. I just some heavy lifting. I just let it go. Like, and I remind myself, like, you know, like, you're built for this. You asked for this. Mm-hmm. You asked for this. Don't curse your blessing. You get what I'm saying? So I refuel and I charge up again. You know what I'm saying? Like, tears of joy. A lot of times, you know, people cry for happy moments too, and it's not a sad cry. It's a like, wow, thank you. I'm getting a little worked up thinking about it. Like, yo, thank you. Like, I'm not sad right now. I'm happy, but I'm getting worked up because I'm so thankful. Right. Like, yo, like, I am so thankful. I've been through so much, man, in my life. And the universe, man, God, whatever you believe in, has pushed me to, and I just keep coming out better. Right. I just keep coming out better. I'm like, yo, so the sculpting that's happening in my life right now, I'm not afraid to say, yeah, I shed tears of joy. I didn't understand it as I get older. I'm like, yo, I'm emotional. And it's just, I'm crying because I'm happy. Right. I'm crying because I'm happy. A lot of people are not happy. No, they're not. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people think, if anything, there's a lot of toxicity, which they think is normal. So even the cry of happiness is like, yo, like it's, and people don't realize it's not a sign of weakness at all. Nothing about me is weak. Nothing about me is weak. But when you find happiness, you'll understand tears of joy. If you don't understand it yet, when you find happiness, you'll understand tears of joy, man. Yeah, my mother, Mama PH, my mother got 40 Facebook pages, Phresher. My family called me, yo, they don't believe I'm related to you. Like, yo, why are you proud of that? That shit made me tear. Damn right, my son, my daughter, man, you don't understand, man. You don't understand. My family, like, yo, I'm really out here changing my family life day by day. My pops call me. He proud of me. My mother, my son, my daughter look up to me. I call her. I'm at Ice Spice concert. I call, like, you know how many fathers can't do that? Right. I'm happy. I'm happy. I love doing what I'm doing. You feel me? It's a different attachment. And I work hard. I know that what I do, I put my team in position to win. Don't be around me. If you feel like you're not winning, then you're not learning, I don't want you around me. Because I'm not doing you this, I'm doing you a disservice. Right. You feel me? So me personally, I'm tearing because I'm happy. Because I'm starting to reflect and realize what I'm doing out here. Because I move every day and I'm moving. Right. I don't realize how many lives I'm changing by just being me. Until they tell me, yo, PH, yo, man, until I met you, man, I had it all wrong. But you helped me find myself. I take pride in that shit. No, that's beautiful. You feel me? And I tell them, I'm thankful that you appreciate me. I don't make a lot of money with a lot of people I deal with. Like they don't give me money or make me money. They help me make money. So yeah, but I'm being inspired by them. I'm happy that I was able to help them and change them or give them a gym that make them go one more day.
Right.
Man, that shit inspires me, man. I'm telling you, yo, cool, man. I swear, man. If you proud of me now, man. If you proud of me now, man, you have no idea what I'm chasing. I'm chasing something that's deemed uncatchable.
Can I tell you to change up a word?
Totally.
You're not chasing, you're manifesting.
Manifesting, totally.
Because I feel like chasing is, you're not. You're manifesting everything. And I want to just say, yo, congratulations. You know, and I know I said it, but it's like, yo, and this is why I tell people, I'm like, yo, it's not easy. Like people's gonna look at your social media and whatever. Like you said, I want what he has, and it's like, bro, you don't know the sweat, the tears that comes behind this.
I don't even take pride in social media, honestly. I tell people all the time, follow me for one day. We're not gonna do pizza. We're not gonna eat steak and shrimp. We're not gonna eat steak and shrimp. We're gonna eat pizza. We're gonna eat noodles. We're gonna work. I'm gonna show you the work. And why I'm able to say what I say and do what I do. When you see that, you find a whole different respect for me. I'm the 40 no guy. I get no's 30,000 times. You gotta see me call the 31st time. Like you never told me no. I don't care.
Right.
Ain't no pride and ego in me. I am who I am. I'm very confident. I'm good. I'm going to. There's no no with me. There's no no with me. And these are the things that people need to learn and see. They need to see me get denied. Don't see the yes and the no. I want you to see me get denied and watch how I show up the next day. Like I didn't just get hell no.
Right.
I don't care.
Right.
I don't care. And this is why I went down.
Right. No, you're absolutely right. And I love that. I love that because again, the no's for every guys, and for every 10 no's, there's always one yes.
Totally,
that's it.
Totally.
And it's like, yo, bro, like, you know, and it's the fact that again you're putting it out there, you're spreading your story. It's a beautiful message, man, and I'm proud of it. I know what you're working next. I can imagine what you got next because your mindset is wild, and not even in a negative way. It's just wild. I love it because and then the energy is transferable because now I'm leaving here on some like, okay. You really put that battery in my back.
Totally, and that's what I want to do with everybody I run into, everybody I encounter. That's a power, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, you know, they say if your dreams don't wake you up in the morning and keep you up at night, they're not big enough. I'm telling you, I got some wild ones. I'm talking about islands after me. They're already named. It's just not here. But in my head, I already got a whole plan. I'm on a dip. I'm telling you, I'm here in the physical, mentally. I'm so gone. It's crazy. I'm on another planet. But it starts in your head. Right. My imagination is so big. So when you say you can imagine, you can't imagine. And I love you and I fuck with you. You can't imagine what I'm thinking in my head.
Okay.
I'm gone, V. I'm gone. I'm so gone.
You meditate, right? You said?
Totally. Every day.
And so that's, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it is your mind. Like, if you don't train your mind to be, you know, like, if you don't remove the negatives and you don't program your mind
or it will be programmed.
Right. So I know you want to do so much, but what's something right now that you can say that you are most proud of that I guess that the fans don't know about as of right now that you're working on, or you already set the tone for it?
What I'm most proud of, honestly, right now, I'm excited for. Damn, I'm so proud of everything that I'm doing right now. It's so weird, but I want to say right now, the platform still got the juice. That's my baby. Okay. That's my baby. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the platform. You know, you go through ups and downs with everything, but that's my baby. And now I'm starting to get the team to believe in what I set out when I first started it. And I'm loving the communication now, the communication between the team, etc. So the whole Forever is an entity, and I just love everybody that got on my team. They're for me. Right. And I urge them every day, if you see me being ugly and doing anything, just let me know. Right. Please check me on everything. Don't leave. We want every box checked. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I love more than anything. Still between the Forever and Forever ENT and still got the juice. Just like, I just love the team, the family that I have around, man. The team, the family is just amazing, man. Amazing individuals I have around me on a day-to-day basis.
How did you go about that? Because I'm sure you was due to your experience, I'm sure you're very selective with team.
Very, and it's so important that you be selective with team, right? Because if you're not careful, you can let a lot of poison in, right? Mm-hmm. So now if I got a team of 5, right, strong team of 5, I know those 5 are going to get similar people. See, now before you got a group of 10, and then you got a group of 20, so you got to watch them very. I do. Hey, listen, they still showing up. I'm always tapping and checking in, making sure that everybody knows what they're doing, their goal, and it's so more important to. I don't want thousands of people around me. I don't, and I tell them all the time. Don't be confused. They only want you around because you're doing something. You get what I'm saying? So don't be trying to. Don't think you're not there. You're not there. We're nowhere where we want to be. And we're never going to be anywhere we want to be. I'm going to say this again. My team, because you can better your best, right?
Right.
We're never there. We're always going, because stagnation, if you start thinking you're there, you're comfortable.
No, definitely.
Comfortable. And that's when they come for you. So me, I'm always doing inventory on the team. Always.
Gotcha.
Hey, T, you good over there? Are you good? You feel like I'm talking to my team? Do you feel like you're winning around me? Are you happy? No, I want to make sure, because I don't want no surprises later. Like, y'all was so happy for 4 years. Like, why you didn't tell me?
Right.
We could have figured it out, or we could have separated, but let me know so we can win together. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. And if we can't win together, but God bless you. You know, it doesn't make you bad. I don't want to make enemies out.
Nah, that's true.
Different path.
No, definitely. And communication definitely with team it's oh my God, it's so important. It's communication and comprehension.
Totally. Everything.
If you don't have those two, you understand? Yeah. No, that's definitely a fact. It still got the juice. Shout out to that, to that entity, that platform in itself. Super dope from what I see. Super dope. I see so many, again, you're helping so many artists. And it's like, it's like, I love seeing it, because we are in that place. Like, people don't understand the blood, sweat, and tears we're doing, putting other people on.
Totally.
And we doing it because we love it.
Love it, totally.
We love it. So I'm like, congratulations on that. I want to know, when was the last time you did something for the first time?
Wow. When the last time I did something for the first time? Ooh, that's a tough one, honestly. When the last time I did something for the first time? Man, why do you ask me a question like that?
Because that's my infamous question. That's my last answer.
Goodness, don't do that. Like, I'm not using. I don't get stumped. Like, you just stumped me just now. Like, oh my goodness. Last time I did something for the first time. Wow. It's over. I'm out of it. I do so much. Don't delete that. No. Keep it here. I'm just joking. Damn.
Something, food, anything. Personally.
Somebody did something for the first time. Oh my goodness. This is bad. It's like tricky. But I'm done. I'm finished. I'm trying to think of the last time you did something for the first time. I don't know,
Sports. You went somewhere new? Visit?
No, I'm so in work. I've been working. I'm doing
anything new with work?
Anything new with work? It's all new. This whole exec run is new. I'm in meetings and Zooms with execs, all exec. You know what I'm saying? It's all new. Talking to all these labels and lawyer.
So I would say moving forward, man.
You did me dirty. Because that was an easy question to answer, because I'm always doing a bunch of new stuff, but the first and last thing, don't do that to me. No.
I'm just saying, I gotta put it out there. What I want you to do, the next time I see you, is like, I'm
ready for you.
I need you to be like, yo, V, you know what I've done for the first time? Because you're throughout this whole interview, you're telling me, don't get too comfortable, or change it up.
Yes.
So I feel like now moving forward, Do something for yourself. Something new.
That's what I need to do. Honestly, if I could say anything that I want to do right now, it's really start doing more for myself. Really,
right.
I think that I put people first so many times, and not a bad thing, but not a good thing as well. You know, I think that right now I'm just really trying to get that meat, you know, and that's my goal for the rest of the year. I told myself is you're gonna find yourself again. That's a goal, like, because I think I'm there, but I could be more there. You know what I'm saying? I told myself I've let go a lot of things that I want to do for myself for sacrifice, but not sacrifice, but I said let me put it, delay it all. The goal this year is to finish strong and be able to pivot into what I want to do with a couple of things that I got that I want to do and that I need to do. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like really get my non-for-profit off the ground, you know, because I do a lot for others. Now I want to do a lot for me. Right. And as you should. And I look forward to that because, again, you don't want to lose yourself. Totally, that's what I'm saying. You don't want to lose yourself. And that's a whole different ballgame. So, you know, I want to say, though, Phresher, you know, good looking for being here, you know. Thank you. I know you 9 years like 9 years. I work hard for this. 9 years. That was the last time I had him on the artistry. She ain't want to. That's crazy. You understand? But look at you now. The setting, bamboo, okay, going crazy. I like the setting. I like the fuss, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for your energy, you know, for your vulnerability. It was truly, you know, like I love what I'm seeing. And again, 9 years of the progress I saw within yourself. The self-development is amazing. Totally. It's beautiful. Totally. So continue this because honestly, energy is transferable. And let's keep it a stack. In our industry is so much toxicity that they think it's normal. And it's like, bro, we grew, you know, like, and people like us that we're trying to remove the generational curses, you know, the negativity. So I applaud it. I'm grateful for it. Where can everybody find you? All that good stuff. Listen, man, Phresher, man, PHRESHER_DGYGZ. You can find me everywhere. Just put PH in, man. The rest gonna do what it do, man. That's on everything, man. And yeah, that's where you can find me on everything, man. I'm here. I'm all around in the playmaking. And y'all already know the vibes, man. There should be no reason why you shouldn't be following the man. All his information will be in the description box below. All you gotta do is click on it. It's free. Show love. And y'all already know, man, it's your girl V-HENNY, man, the Artistry, and we out. Rock out with your cocks out. Jam out with your clan. Wow. I love that.